So the Flame Eater Hammer, want pay, so I need money. Because I can grind the Sacred Oil in advance of Urium Shades. Oh, I have 20. I can get more from the from inside though. And I can also buy some to start off with. And then I need bricks and beams, which I can buy from the guy. And I also need to buy oil from the guy. The inventory is just terrible until you get the bag, which is why it's arguably worth it to like get the bag now, and that opens up Shades Grind if I feel like doing it at peak time. Specifically the oil grind. Takes a long time. But right now I just want to see if I can get... Oh, these don't aggro me anymore, because I'm high enough level. Easy game. Always buy from not the world, by the way. So that's enough for my 10 remains. Let's go to the builder store and we'll buy, let's buy like 5 swamp paste, 5 bricks, and 5 beams. I mean, it's probably because Mill is gaining levels from all of his Inferno attempts and isn't happy about it. Okay, where is the Shades of Morton? Let's see if people are here, and if people aren't, I'll have the stuff bought in advance. This looks like the temple is built. I didn't bring a tinderbox, but someone else can just light it. Perros Fog. Yeah, so I have the Flame Eater Hammer and the Flame Eater Bracelet. I will run out of charges very quickly, but I'm only making 10 oil, so it's not too bad. I also didn't even bring my Mori legs to teleport back, because that's what I do to, like, normally. But have it, if you do the Flame Eater bag, you're just here, like, forever. You just, like, bring an inventory of oil, click on this to reinforce. When you have 100 or whatever, you just, like, light up all the oil. And then you're just done. Oh, I used up all my resources at once? Dang. I don't think it does that if you have the bag. Listen, Gandalf. I could go run and bring my own. How much sanctity is it for each spot? Is it only like 4? Okay, yeah, this grind actually isn't as bad as I remembered. As long as there are people around. Okay, so I have 10. We'll use magic pyrologs. We'll burn the shades, get the keys. We'll open those keys, except for one. We'll save... If we get a gold, we'll save the gold, otherwise we'll save the silver. Barrack, listen, yeah. I really need to get on making the emotes. I really need to get on doing a lot of things and organizing myself in my life. I need to do a little bit of thinking in May and then a little bit of doing. Okay, so Sacred Oil. Magic logs. So I think this is like just dumb info. I think the pyro outfit applies when you put sacred oil on logs. But it does not apply to burning shades because that's like a contract sort of coding. I have a Tudos Sacred Oil. I just have this lore remains in the bank. from the quest. Let's just burn it, because like I need bronze keys for coal log too. What logs do you use for this? Guess you can use any. But if you use a higher tier log, you do get more prayer XP. Oh, but how much oil does it take? Okay. Higher logs requires oak and regular both require 2 doses. So let's get out oak logs. There we go. I need a tinderbox. Welcome to the random crap stream, Gandalf. I have an Amulet of Glory now and like full red d'hide, so that I don't feel as much of a leech at BA if we do that tomorrow. Okay, so I have Mori Hard done, so I get plus 50% prayer XP for this too, which is nice. See if we can get a bronze key, because we got coins during the quest, which is a total scam. Okay, so we're looking for a gold key, but silvers are good too. Why am I training prayer again? Oh, elite task, by the way. Silver key brown? .405, is that correct? Oh, magic pyrologs give 404.5 XP for no real reason. But yeah, I'm not getting any bonus XP, I think, from this. Coins. I mean, I do want prayer XP. I brought an ectoplasmator to kill the shades. I'll be bringing an ectoplasmator to kill Urium shades as well. That's how I probably will train melee. Again, like... Still looking for a gold key, but if I have a silver key, I can just like kill fire shades inside. So you really only need to get the event once, because you'd be really unlucky to in 5 rolls to get no keys. That's like horrendously bad luck, because you'd have to hit like a 1 in 6 5 times. But I wanted 10 anyways. I actually like Shade. It's kind of weird. If you have the Elite Diary done, you get bonus fire making XP, but I mean, that's the joke. At that rate, I just go back to Wintertodd. Alright, it's not looking good for the gold. So, it looks like we're gonna go a bit dry for the gold key, but I could... Oh, on the last one! Gold key red! Let's go! I now have access to killing Urium shades. I just can't cremate them. Let's also... Well, first of all, let's grab a teleport. Oh, I went dry for that! It's like a 1 in 7. Alright, so Ring of Wealth does have a marginal effect. Maybe it only applies to the gold chests? No, it applies to the other chests as well, a little bit. But I think what it does is it decreases the chance of logs, and then you have a better chance of getting, like, everything else. Oh, silver chests can give the rune scroll of Bloodbark? I didn't know that. I'm guessing it's rarer, but... It can also give hard clues, apparently. Whatever, we'll just see what we get. Like, I'm just trying to, if I could get a little bit of Swamp Paste, and the 1 in 2 Flame Eater bag from the silvers. So, like, we better get a Flame Eater bag. I'm gonna store the gold key for now. Because you always keep one key in the bank. It's kind of like the rule, so that you can always access the shades, and this will allow me to access every room. No, Gandalf. We already did bank cleaning too. What more do we need to clean today? So the rate of the locks is slightly increased when wearing a Ring of Wealth, and it's relevant for like co-logging. Hello, stranger. What do you have a coffin in there? Yo, could I have a coffin? Thank you. So I need some sort of locks. New music. Lair. Oh, let's open the bronze one. Yo, I got 5 swamp paste from the bronze key, as well as 15 chaos runes. I will have to get bronze locks for Kolog at some point, but once you get past Urium, everything is just like more just boring than anything else. Alright, I have a bunch of crimsons. Yo, black armor, and look at all that swamp paste we just got.
Collection log slot.
There we go.
Completed.
It's a 1 and 2. Okay, the Flame Eater bag is huge. That'll actually allow me to do shades without running out of inventory all the time. And like, yeah, your resources stay there, so it's not that bad, but it's just a pain when you're doing like a lot.
Collection log slot.
Oh hey!
Completed.
Free amulet. That is needed for a clue step. I actually can't wield the arc light, but Amulet of the Damned's fairly common, so... Flame Eater Hammer.
Collection log slot.
Yo, Silver Locks! No way! On the last key. Okay, we don't have to kill fire shades anymore. We have a gold key, so we can go to Urium. Okay, so we just got the second best coffin, which is not that important, but I'll take it. So we have a silver coffin now. What can you configure in here? Oh. We got an Amulet of the Damned. We don't have any fine cloth, but it's like, I don't need that right now. Got some elks. Some swamp paste. So... talk to Razmire. Yeah, just got silver locks on my last silver key, so I actually just am done with silver. That saves me time later when I'm finishing the coal log. Because you can't get silver locks from gold chests. So I'll do gold chests for all of this stuff, and then I can skip silver and just do black, steel, and bronze later. 3 log slots. I was just going for the bag. Okay, how many can you store in here? Oh, I kept the gold key. So I got a gold key as well, which means I don't need silver anymore. At all. And the gold key was on the last shade that I burned, of course. Of 10. It's like a 1 in 7, I don't know. It can hold 60 timber beams, 60 limestone bricks, and 500 swamp paste. So let's just fill up. You don't use this stuff very fast. So I'm probably not even going to fill the swamp paste and just save my money. Trade, builder store. Oh, I will buy fresh bricks though. What the? I think I clicked on the wrong thing. We're at 31. Actually, I can just put the rest of the bricks in the bank, so. Because I think there's still some construction things that where I might want a brick. So there we go. That's very nice to have, to say the least. I don't even know where the coffin goes in terms of like gear. Throw it in here. And then the flame eater bag we'll put in this tab as well. And I got an amulet of the damned. We'll put that in the clue tab. What else is there to do? That was like that was a lot of the miscellany, honestly. So like, where are we at now? We've got red d'hide. We've got a glory. We have a tier 1 portal nexus with the lunar isle teleport. We've got the dragon defender yesterday. We have a tome of water from the day before. You know, I'd say that we're looking pretty good. Oh, I made a blue d'hide shield as well. Mostly for wilderness, but... I'd say this is a good, like, miscellany stream, where I just, like, wanted to get some unlocks, and I like to stream unlocks that... for the most part. Like, Prospector output, I just buy as I get it, and it's like, whatever. I'm just, like, sitting in MLM forever. But these sorts of unlocks, I think, are fun to stream, because they're just, like, random stuff. And you only really see them, like, every once in a while, content-wise. But I think, like, we're just taking off right now. I need more levels. 80 agility is still the big grind. Yeah, it's a good variety. So like, agility is always on the docket, it's just a matter of which days I feel like it. One of the issues is Pizza Fest is actually earlier in the day for me, so I end up doing my day stuff during Pizza Fest. And then later on, I'm like, I don't want to train Agi. But Agi's on the docket, ranged isn't on the docket, but I need cannonballs. So I'm probably not going to stream it because it's boring. But I think I'll just spoil it. I was looking through the wiki and achievement diary stuff, and that's when I like saw that I needed to kill the blue dragon under the guild, right? The Native Furnace I actually just was from memory. I just know that that's where you need to make it. And I saw something. I was like, you know, the Falador Diary, Elite Diary, isn't actually that hard to attain. We can even take a look. Like, the Runecraft can be cheesed. The 80 Agi I'm gonna get anyways, and 81 Herblore I'm going to anyways. Yes, I do need a skill cape or quest cape, but like, whatever. But purchase a white two-hand sword from Survivin'? What if I trained a 70 ranged by cannoning Black Knights? Because I need to do that anyways. I don't technically need to do it until later, but I could really use the range levels now. So I need to make steel bars, and then I can AFK cannonballs. I don't know how many I need for this. I'm just gonna do it in Taverley Dungeon. So I'll get 70 rate. I'll get 70 agi first, just so I can like walk in the short way while carrying a freaking cannon. But like, I have Bone Crusher, they don't really drop anything of note, they don't drop clues. So you just sit there until they all die, and I'll just like crossbow them. Like, I don't care. So that's like... that is the ranged plan. I may not get to 70, but it'll get me on the way to 70, so... and then that diary basically becomes one of the easiest diaries once I get like QP cape. Or farming cape, whichever comes first. Yeah. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for today. I already stretched this longer than I thought I'd be able to. But I remembered that I wanted to do the Morton stuff, and... you know, with the silver locks, I'll say I got spooned at Morton. Because that actually saves me, not like a ton of time. A lot of the time is actually just like killing the shades and like AFKing at the temple. But you know, I'll take a locks. Oh, and just for on the record proof, here's the gold key. So I got that from the shade. Yeah, good stuff today. And we got the Greenman's Ale, but I had spoiled that for myself accidentally already. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to check. I don't know if it's ready, though. This is incredibly pointless, but I wanted to check it. This is... so I bought the ale yeast to brew something else. I don't need the thing brewed, but I might as well see if it's done. It probably hasn't been long enough yet. Oh, it's done. We have Chef's Delight in the vat. Let's serve that up. Yeah, I think there might be better info on the wiki now, but back in the day, before we had like all of the crowdsourcing info and all these people doing crazy stuff, this was generally considered the worst brewery. For whatever reason. But you can actually have 2 brews going on at once. But I didn't do that for the Greenman's Ale, because 1, I didn't need it right away, and 2, I didn't want to use any more of the stuff than I had to. I'm just cheap that way. So this is such a silly thing, but I just want it. So I'm gonna grab 3 oak planks, 2 steel bars, a hammer and a saw. Yeah, those are the 2. So if you're brewing like if you're brewing a lot of stuff for whatever reason, you can use both. Chef's Delight is actually a reasonable thing to brew on like an iron, because the cooking boost can be useful for like questing and some unlocks and stuff like pies. You could brew regular Greenman's ales, but you're blowing through your Harrowlanders and wasting a lot of time if you don't use the stuff. And if you have the Master Clue step, you can brew 2 at once, just because it could take a week for to brew with the stuff. Let's bring a teleport to the house. This is kind of like, if anyone remembers the wheel stream, it's kind of like that, except it's not random. This is all stuff that I want to do soon. The wheel stuff is stuff that really doesn't matter. Yeah, so turn the valve. I could brew Slayer's Respite as well, but there's like very little use for it. I think it's better to just try to get some wild pies. Or get the cooking level to make them with my like 10,000 fish in the bank. And my ability to AFK once. Also, welcome Kino. Okay, so we have the Chef's Delight. We gotta make sure not to drink them. Because we're using them in the house. So now, you can't take the Chef's Delight out of the house. But here's the thing. I just built a Lunar Isle portal in my portal nexus. So if, let's say I don't have the level to bake a pie, right? Well, I can go to the Lunar Isle portal to, or I can like boost here and then go to the portal, or like switch to Lunars, come to my house, and then like go back. And this is still the most useful barrel. So I can like bake a pie in my house via, again, like a house tab, if I really need the pie. And I need 2 con levels and like 1.2 mil to build the good lectern. So that's still a little bit of way, but I do plan on building the good lectern as well, because having that unlocked is really nice. You probably never thought about it because it's not important, but being able to bake a pie in your house and having infinite Chef's Delight is nice. Now you'd be thinking like, oh damn, Ragno got omelet on 400 with the dex. You think like 8 Chef's Delights probably last you enough forever, but you get the vanity of having the highest tier barrel in your house. So this is now a maxed kitchen. This is the highest tier bet basket, the highest tier larder, the highest tier... Okay, this is a maxed kitchen except for the gold sink, which costs like a bajillion GP. Because this is a stupid update. I just remembered that exists. But this is a teak shelves too, so it gives the +3 boost, which I used earlier in the stream. So like, house upgrades as soon as I can get the money. But the thing is, I'm probably gonna have to go to Foundry for the money, because I just alked all my blue d'hide and I'm back down to like 500k. But the actual thing is, I need to get the magic level for magic imbue, so that I can go to Goddard to get more law runes, and then get another magic level to put the Barrows portal in here. And once I have the Barrows portal in here, we have like a decent enough setup that we can do chill Barrows with Ibans and Gommel's Hilt. Because I can teleport to my house, restore at least my run, and I can teleport to the monastery if I need to restore prayer, right? And then I can Barrows through here and just go back. And yeah, my agility will be decreased, and every once in a while I'll have to restore my food, but for this stage of the account, that's pretty good. So that's kind of like the big PVM unlock, is to actually get a decent Barrow setup. Like a decent Ibans setup, Barrow setup. Other than that, the goal is agility. And I don't know if you saw this, but I have all 3. I didn't show, but I have all 3 pet fish in my house now too. Okay, so that's the stream. I didn't want to show all of my house upgrades because it's a lot of just me like running around grabbing steel bars and making extra planks and like doing all this crap and checking the wiki. And doing that for like an hour is kind of annoying because I'm like seeing what I can build that's highest tier and yada yada yada. Dig site necklace requires 82 construction. It is boostable, but I need a few levels for that. But that will be done as soon as possible, and it's worth the investment. The talisman I could build now, except for the whole fangs issue. Like, I'm not gonna go to stone chest for 5,000 fangs. So, the thing with fangs that I have learned from playing in the past is you kind of either have barely any or way too many. So, if I do shamans, unless I get spooned a Dragon Warhammer, and I don't plan on doing shamans until Bofa. Farrig milk. Yeah, for how much I milk ending the stream. Stream's gonna end. Alfonso asked me a very valid question. So like, you end up with way more fangs than you need. Alternatively, if you do a lot of cocks, you get fangs eventually. And those fangs, unless I'm doing like mahogany homes, I really don't burn through those fangs very quickly. So I just, whenever I get it, I get it. I only have the talisman because of diary anyways. Alright. Happy Thursday? Yeah, this is Thursday. Is there anyone that I feel like raiding? I never raid, so like... I don't know. Oh, let's raid Corbike. I haven't watched his stream in a while, but his stream is definitely different than mine, but it's on the chiller side. It looks like he's doing Vorkath. I can't tell, but like progression Vorkath, probably on the GIM or something. The raid has been created. Feel free to say hi. I haven't said hi to him in like months, but I'll just show up now, you know? And I will remember to turn off the stream and have a nice night, everyone. See you next time, but it might not be tomorrow, because I actually gotta grind my stuff.